So, hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in, guys. And yes, it is Mental Health Monday, where we talk about the mental health piece and talking about the different types of mental health. I hope this Monday finds you happy and healthy. And if you're new here, welcome, guys, and thanks for coming out. And for my ride or dies, guys, thanks for coming out and checking out all the videos. So, guys, today I'll be talking a little bit about facing social anxiety. Guys, everyone feels anxious at some point in their lives. Feeling anxious can be very helpful when you are in danger, as it reminds you to avoid harmful situations. However, some people have such strong anxiety that it becomes an anxiety disorder. Such strong anxiety can cause problems and distress in people's daily lives, and they may even start to avoid feared situations. There's a specific type of anxiety disorder in which people feel very anxious when they are around others. This is called social anxiety disorder. Fortunately, there are effective ways to help people with social anxiety, one of which is called exposure therapy. So, guys, what is social anxiety? From the time to time, everybody feels anxious, and it says even adults. The unpleasant feeling of worry, fear, or nervousness, often about future situations. Guys, anxiety makes people feel uneasy and think negative thoughts. People can fear lots of different things, such as snakes, elevators, and tests at school. Occasionally, feeling some anxiety is normal, and it helps people stay away from dangerous and harmful things. For example, if you encounter a venomous snake, feeling anxious helps you get away from from the snake. However, in some cases, anxiety can become as strong that it's more harmful than helpful. For example, a person might worry that something bad will happen, even if it is unlikely. Because of their anxious thoughts, these people might start avoiding feared situations or experience a lot of distress if they cannot avoid them. For example, you might feel anxious that snakes will attack you when you leave your home, even though snakes are rare in your neighborhood. As a result, you might avoid going outside. So, guys, anxiety disorders are real. People are dealing with this on a regular basis. So, guys, this creates more problems because you need to leave your house to go to school or see your friends. When anxiety becomes so strong that you no longer can do everyday things, it's called anxiety disorder. Anxiety disorders can cause all kinds of problems and distress in people's lives. And bodily symptoms such as trembling, sweating, or a fast heartbeat can accompany a strong anxiety. Some people feel anxious when they are around other people. A person might be anxious about giving a presentation, meeting a new meeting new people, or going to a friend's birthday party. Such social situations make almost everybody feel a little nervous at times, but some people feel strong anxiety in social situations. So, guys, that's why I try to talk to you about it, because we're at a time in the year that we're going to be around a lot more people. People are shopping. People are hanging out with their families, their friends. So, guys, I want you to bear that in mind. So, if someone doesn't want to come out or they don't want to go to the event, it might not be that they just don't want to go. It may not be that. It may be that they have an anxiety issue. And so, guys, I think we should kind of try to be more understanding, because a lot of people have different types of mental health issues, and we don't talk about it, or we may not mention it. So, guys, like I said, this is called social anxiety. Social anxiety is when someone feels scared in social situations, like talking to people or being in a big group. It makes it difficult to feel comfortable around others, or social anxiety disorders when it's very strong. Social anxiety is one of the most common between ages 8 to 15-year-olds. People with strong social anxiety fears that others will think badly about them or reject them, or that others will notice they are anxious. As a result, when they are in social situations, they avoid eye contact and they do not speak much or tremble because all these fears, people with social anxiety might avoid social situations altogether. But that is hard because people are everywhere. So, guys, this is why I come out and talk about the mental health piece, talk about anxiety and different types of disorders. Because, like I keep trying to tell you, we're going to be out there this year. Things are happening. We don't know who's dealing with anxiety, social anxiety, and getting out, and they're coming out and they're not knowing. We may think, well, why didn't they make eye contact? Why didn't they say hi? Why didn't they say something to us? Because, guys, they may be dealing with an anxiety issue. Here is an example. Joey is 10 years old and has strong social anxiety. He is very anxious about various social situations, but speaking in front of other people is his biggest fear. In a few weeks, he must give a presentation in class about his dog, Milo. When Joey thinks about giving his presentation, he feels very anxious. He is scared, and he is scared that his classmates will think that he's stupid or that his presentation is boring or that they will notice his hands shaking and laugh at him. So, guys, that's why a lot of young people really don't talk about it. But, guys, we got to be more mindful and watch our children because social anxiety has a lot to do with kids that are between 8 and 15. Even when his parents tell him that his classmates would like to hear about Milo because most of them love dogs, Joey still thinks his presentation will be a disaster. He even thinks about pretending to be sick that day so he does not have to present at all. So, guys, that's the reason why I come out and talk about the mental health piece. It is near and dear to my heart that people know about what people are going through, how people are dealing with it, how young people are dealing with a lot of things. We are not in the same world that we grew up in. We're in the same world, but I mean, things are different in their world than it was in our world. So that's why I like to talk about the mental health piece with children, adults, and young people because they, with the social media, they're so busy trying to be in the present. They are posting things that they may not need to be posting. They are looking at so many different things and they want a persona of I'm this over here, but I'm really not that. And some of them may be dealing with anxiety. I have one of my children, my youngest son, deals with anxiety and I, talk to him about it, and try to encourage him. He's good with being out with people, but sometimes he just has anxiety attacks. So that way I talk to him and, try to tell him ways that he can deal with his anxiety. And we may have children that are dealing with it. We may not even know. That's why I'm so big on talking to your children about mental health, but you have to know how to go about talking to them. Make sure they have friends that are not bullying them, treating them bad, or doing anything to them. Make sure we're leaving an open dialogue where we can talk to them and not angry and never too busy that we can't talk to our children. So, guys, that's what I wanted to talk about today, the point of social anxiety and some of the things that our children and adults are dealing with in the society that we're living in. And also, guys, I want to remind you that I'm trying to talk so much about mental health so people don't have that stigma thinking mental health isn't real, because mental health is real. We have a lot of people that are dealing with it and people need help. So if you know someone, try to educate yourself, try to talk to them, try to be there for them. So, guys, that is the end of the video. I will most definitely see you in the next one because I'm going to continue this conversation about social anxiety. And guys, don't forget to like, share, and hit that notification bell so each time I load a video, you are there. So, guys, I am most definitely going to see you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.